From the drivability standpoint, all our spring rates, all our sway bar packages, everything that we do has a lot of adjustability. So you can get that street comfort you want where you can hold a cup of coffee and not feel like you're going to be wearing it by the time you get to the end of the street. But then when it's playtime, you can make a few adjustments, put on your helmet, and go out and have a blast.
I have a long-term relationship with CPP. I've done everything from trucks to muscle cars, and using their product has always been something easy as far as getting that product and bolting it on. You know, it's a direct swap from your stock part. Steering box, control arms, brakes, whatever it may be, they've always been a direct fit kit, and they've always been proven to work very well.
So I actually built a 68 C10, very similar to this one that started out as a long bed, and I used all CPP components on that as well. It's been great. It drives like a new truck. The power steering is nice and smooth. It tracks well. The brakes work really nice. Driving in LA traffic, you're not afraid to do traffic speed and be able to stop when you need to.
You know, back in '67, like this Nova, this car would not handle for anything. You couldn't barely drive it down a regular surface residential street. Out on the track, they tend to handle really, really well. No body roll, quality braking. The steering is pretty exceptional. And you're talking about all bolt-on components. There's no heavy modification in any of this stuff. This stuff is pretty much made for your everyday user.
What I think the guys at CPP were really looking for was what the average person could go out and build, and then we put it on a racetrack and we try it and true it, and its performance was amazing. We were up to 127 miles an hour in the straightaways. The brakes were dynamic. Quite notably, the balance was perfect. I could bring up and induce understeer, I could induce oversteer, I could slide it wherever I wanted to. It braked and tracked in a straight line.
One of the things I'm always thinking about is driver confidence. I want to make sure it feels right when they're driving it. Nobody really wants to get a sudden surprise in the middle of a corner if the brake feels odd, so I'm always looking at trying to get everything correct, what you would expect it to be, and make it work in that way, keeping it user-friendly as far as how it's really going to be used, and not necessarily the one small component, but more of the big picture.